Picture this, a single father, Navy SEAL combat veteran, standing in a grocery store parking lot at sunset. His 5-year-old daughter clutches his hand, tears streaming down her face. 20 feet away, 5 grown men surround a teenage girl, their voices growing louder, more aggressive. The dad has a choice: walk away and keep his daughter safe, or step in and risk everything. What he does next will change multiple lives forever. What city are you watching from today? If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe and follow for more stories about extraordinary people. Marcus Chen wasn't looking for trouble that Tuesday evening. After 12 years as a Navy SEAL and 2 tours overseas, he traded his combat boots for cargo shorts and dad duty. His daughter Lily was his entire world now, especially after losing his wife to cancer 3 years earlier. They just finished grocery shopping, Lily chattering excitedly about the ice cream he'd let her pick out, when they heard the commotion. "Please, just leave me alone," a young voice pleaded. Marcus turned to see a teenage girl, maybe 16, pressed against a parked car. 5 men in their 20s formed a semicircle around her. One of them reached for her phone. "Come on, sweetheart, just give us your number," the ringleader sneered. Marcus felt Lily's hand tighten around his fingers. He looked down at his daughter's wide, frightened eyes. "Daddy," she whispered, "that girl is scared. Like I was when the big dog chased me at the park." Marcus's jaw clenched. He'd spent a decade protecting people overseas. How could he walk away from someone who needed help right in front of him? "Lily, I need you to do exactly what Daddy says, okay?" He knelt down to her eye level. "See that nice lady by the store entrance?" He pointed to an elderly woman with a shopping cart. "I need you to walk over there and stay with her. Can you be brave for me?" Lily nodded, her bottom lip trembling. Marcus walked his daughter to the woman, quickly explained the situation, and asked her to call 911. Then he turned back toward the parking lot. His SEAL training kicked in automatically. Assess the threat. Identify exits. Maintain calm. "Gentlemen," Marcus called out, his voice steady but commanding, "I think the young lady asked you to leave her alone." The 5 men turned. The ringleader, a muscular guy with a shaved head, laughed. "This doesn't concern you, old man. Keep walking." "Can't do that," Marcus replied, positioning himself between them and the girl. "She's leaving. You're staying. That's how this ends." What happened next took less than 40 seconds. The first guy who rushed him went down with a controlled strike to the solar plexus. The second ate pavement when Marcus swept his legs. The ringleader pulled out a knife, and that's when Marcus's training truly took over. Disarm, disable, control. No wasted movement. No excessive force. Just efficient, precise action honed by thousands of hours of training. When it was over, 3 men were on the ground groaning. One was nursing a dislocated shoulder, and the ringleader sat dazed. His knife 20 feet away. The teenage girl stared at Marcus in shock. "Thank you," she managed to say, her voice shaking. "Thank you so much. Are you hurt?" Marcus asked gently. She shook her head. "I'm okay now." Police sirens wailed in the distance. Marcus checked on Lily. She was safe with the elderly woman, giving him a thumbs up. He smiled and waved back. A crowd had gathered, phones out, recording. Marcus stood calmly, hands visible, waiting for law enforcement. When the police arrived, things moved quickly. Statements were taken. The men were arrested. The teenage girl's parents arrived, her mother sobbing with relief as she hugged her daughter. Then something unexpected happened. A black SUV pulled into the parking lot. Out stepped a man in his 60s, wearing a Marine Corps dress uniform, stars gleaming on his shoulders. A 2-star General. He walked directly to Marcus. "Son, I'm General Robert Patterson. That girl you just protected is my granddaughter, Sarah." His voice was thick with emotion. "I was on my way to pick her up when I got her panic call. By the time I arrived, you'd already handled the situation." Marcus stood straighter instinctively. "Just did what anyone should do, sir." "No," the general said firmly. Most people would have walked away. I saw the footage someone sent me. You have training. Military? Navy SEAL, sir. Retired 3 years ago. The general's eyes widened with respect. You put yourself at risk, even with your daughter watching. That takes a special kind of courage. Sarah stepped forward, tears streaming down her face. I was so scared. They wouldn't stop. If you hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened. Lily broke free from the elderly woman and ran to Marcus, wrapping her arms around his leg. You helped her, Daddy, just like you helped me. General Patterson knelt down to Lily's level. Your daddy is a hero. You know that? Lily nodded proudly. He's my daddy. He's always a hero. The general stood and extended his hand to Marcus. I won't forget this. If you or your daughter ever need anything at all, you call me. He handed Marcus his card. I mean that. As they drove home that night, Lily sat in her car seat, unusually quiet. Daddy, I was scared, she finally said. I know, sweetheart. But you were so brave. Why did you help that girl? Those men were big and scary. Marcus pulled into their driveway and turned to face his daughter. Because, Lily, we help people who can't help themselves. Your mom taught me that. Even when it's scary, even when it's hard, we stand up for people who need us. That's what makes us strong, not our muscles or our fighting skills. Our character, our willingness to do the right thing when no one else will. Lily smiled. Like superheroes? Better than superheroes, baby. Like good humans? The real power that night wasn't in Marcus's SEAL training or his ability to defeat 5 men. It was in the choice he made when he could have walked away. It was in teaching his daughter that strength means protecting the vulnerable. And it was in the reminder that sometimes being a hero simply means being present when someone needs help. That's the story of how one single dad's simple choice to do the right thing created ripples that touched multiple lives. If this story moved you, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments about a time when someone stood up for you or when you found the courage to help someone else. And subscribe to Soul Relief Stories for more narratives that remind us of the good in humanity. Thanks for watching, and remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to act despite it.